All right, I want to start with Nike, ticker NKE. Their shares have been down as much as 11%. So basically, they warned that sales will decline this quarter. They talked about weakness in China, but they also talked about weakness in their Converse brand. And that stuck out to me because I actually noticed the Chuck Taylors, like they used to be lined up out in my house. You know, when the kids would come over, all the friends would have the Chuck Taylors.
That's
and the
still
past
a thing.
It was.
I know.
But now they have the Hokas lined up.
Oh,
like
no.
it's changed.
Yes.
Like they don't like the Chuck Taylors as much anymore. Converse sales, they plunged 30% in the latest quarter. So after 2 straight periods of growth, you have them expecting revenue to be down in the low single digits in the 3 months that started in December 1st. It's kind of making progress in North America, the running category, right? That's doing well, but investors want to see what it's going to do in other areas. And that's the issue. The stock dropped about 13% so far this year through Thursday's close. It's headed for its 4th consecutive annual decline. And because of this, you know, we start looking at European rivals, Adidas, Puma, their shares have also been falling this morning because of all
What
this.
I also see in vintage is, in addition to Chuck Taylor's, is the Adidas Stan Smith. Those are still making, those are still strong.
I actually got them from my guys a couple of years ago.
Yep,
Love
that
them.
still works. All right.
Still
Some of
cool.
the classics.
They still have the cool factor.
Exactly. All right, FedEx.
FedEx. Okay. It seemed like good news right from the start. FDX's ticker raised the low end of its profit outlook for the year, reported earnings topped Wall Street estimates, but it just wasn't enough. Investors had these high expectations. It's been suffering from a lot of cost headwinds. You had the grounding of the MD-11 planes, and they said they expect a $600 million hit to adjusted earnings in the second half because of that, but also because of weakness in the less than truckload freight market. And they've been also, affected by the trade tariff policies. They've been trying, the CEO is trying to combine their ground and their air flight, together. And they're saying that's going to slash billions of dollars in costs. And
frankly, there's more competition in that space.
Yes.
Even now, Amazon is taking care of the getting the items to your home, right? The logistics of it all. So. Oracle, there was all this talk about, AI, are they going to live up to it?
I know.
Oracle talked.
The Oracle talked. And that's what I thought, because I heard Oracle shares up 5%. What's going on? And then you look and you're like, oh, wait, TikTok.
Exactly.
Okay. So that was like the big push.
What's
Oracle?
going on?
Oracle is a leading group of investors involved in this joint venture to take control. Because remember, ByteDance, the company that owns, behind TikTok, they've been under pressure from the White House because they want to split because it's Chinese owner, ByteDance. And so now Oracle has kind of leading this group. It was a memo that was sent out from the CEO to employees. Bloomberg got their hands on it. So that's how we found out. But it's also going to include Silver Lake Management and MGX. Those were 2 other companies that were listed aside from Oracle. It's expected to close January 22nd. But its CEO says, you know what, there's more work to be done before then. But it really goes into a lot of kind of what that memo said to employees. But it's something that they've been under pressure to really do. And,
you know what I was a little confused on? Are they licensed? Is ByteDance licensing the algorithm to this American group and not selling them the algorithm? Because to me, that's the secret sauce and where the value lies is the algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know. The Evercore ISI, they have an outperform on Oracle. And they say, while we expect Oracle's financing needs related to the build-out of its AI infrastructure will remain the key point of debate in the near term, this is a nice win for Oracle with some upside optionality over the long term. So that's kind of people are saying, hey, it's better to have it maybe than not have it, I guess. And it puts you in the good graces, I would think, of this administration.
Yeah,
when that's a good thing.
For sure.
So, all right, very good. Stock movers.